Okay, so it is now April 30th. Third day in a row doing this. I know that was dorky, but that's okay. It's me. Um, didn't know if I was going to be able to do a quick little thing today because, again, haven't told my wife I'm doing this yet. Eventually I will because, I should and all. However, she probably won't want me to be quite so open and public and whatnot, especially down the road when I start really talking. Um, but whatever. At that point, then I might go ahead and lock it down a little bit. But this is just, again, to get me talking. Um, Probably will end up making it something where I have to know you or approve it or something. But considering uh, to my knowledge, only one person has actually looked at this, possibly two. Um, I feel okay. Well, then again, I also feel okay because I am really bad about just talking about everything to anybody anyway, and I don't think about the fact of whether or not it's appropriate. And with my counselor, we have covered that the sharing everything is a bad boundary thing. Sorry. I don't know if it's really a bad boundary or if it's the whole spectrum thing that it's, if you ask me a question, I'm going to friggin' answer it. Um, I know that I shouldn't say something when I see somebody go, But anyway, um, in laws and everybody decided to run and go have some lunch, and I opted to not go. I have seen more than enough people for a little while. I am just tucked in. They're going to bring me something back, so yay. Um, anyway, survived the whatchamacallit, the wedding. It was huge. Well, I counted as huge. It was very loud. Um, Still trying to heal from everything. I feel very congested kind of stuff. No, not COVID, more like asthma and stress kind of stuff. It was very busy. I was doing my makeup and hair and Eliza's makeup and hair. Then I was also swapping other stuff out. And they kept changing the time for everything. So it was odd enough that when we flew in to Chicago, we were at one hotel and then we stayed for one night. And then last minute, the next evening, we're told, nope, have to swap hotels. We had to immediately pack and bolt and pshing and unpack. And that was the day before the wedding that we did all that. Actually, yeah, that was Wednesday night. Wedding was Thursday. So yeah. So then you think I would have been ready for Thursday for everything else to go crazy, but so thought everything was right, going smooth on schedule, and we had plenty of time. And then all of a sudden, we were like, "You're supposed to be ready at 4." Well, all right. Then we figured we would slowly start getting ready at 2 o'clock, which seems like more than enough time for one person to do two people's hair and two people's makeup. Um, then all of a sudden we're told no, 3:45. Then we're told 3:15, and time just kept disappearing. It was crazy. Now I mentioned before it was a very, 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 very religious wedding. Um, had to have everything covered up, all that stuff. I made special earrings because I have these tunnels and I didn't want it to look bad. I took out almost all my earrings. I had to take this out because I was told that people would think it was a cross, not an ankh. Um, I did it out of respect because I think that, you should show respect. But that kind of threw me because this is my thing. This is like one of my comfort things. I have worn this for like ever. Um, the actual ankh on here came from the collar of one of my cats who passed away a long time ago. And I don't know, it's a little comfort thing. So I actually tucked it in my little bag and I had it with me just in case, like just in case I needed it. And I got my little soot monster, and that was in my bag. So I had that to hold. The bride's mom, Faye, Lisa's sister, she actually said that I looked really stressed and she gave me an amethyst. And so I was walking around holding my little soot monster and amethyst. And then it kind of got a little funny because anytime she seemed stressed, I would say, do you need to hold this? And I'd hand her the amethyst back and stuff like that too. I am getting texts. So everything bagel. White, not wheat. Okay. Putting in my order. For some reason, she didn't quite realize what I had said, so I was correcting it. Anyway, so I put a couple of pictures together and a couple of the videos I recorded to share. And so here we go. We are going to do share screen, photos, share sound. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. So this is me after, you know, slapping on the makeup. And here's my earrings that I made. Let's see. Can we zoom in on the earrings? There we go. See, I made these earrings. So if you look closely, you'll see it's actually purple tunnels that I attached the other stuff to. This way I could actually look like I had nice proper earrings. This is in the car. I'd had my hair fixed one way, and then I was in such a rush, something messed up, the little decorations I had in it got all tangled. I ended up taking it all out and rebraiding my hair without a mirror or anything, because, well, that's good because I hate mirrors. I did that in the back seat of the car on the way to the airport. Yeah, wearing my Star Wars shirt. Okay. Just some random pictures I took in Chicago because, hey, I was in downtown Chicago and I thought it was interesting, and I really liked the architecture and the way things looked. And there was just something about this that I liked. I can't tell you what it is. I just liked it. Okay, here's me in that very proper dress. And there is me clutching that bag for all it's worth. It's kind of funny. Let's check this out. Look at this. I am like massively fist on that thing. I am clutching. And in this hand, you see my fancy mask. And peeking out here, that little white part, that's the end of the amethyst crystal I'm holding. And then the black in there is my little soot monster. You can't really see the shoes, but they're high heels. This was what I used to design or to match my other jewelry to that I had made, because we put this strap on my watch so I could still wear it. Now, we had to have my friend Ramona attach all the sleeves under here and to cover this and all the way up to there, because everything had to be covered. This would show too much. And it also had to help cover the big tattoo here on my shoulder and here on my arm. So all of that is covered. Rare sight, I am wearing lipstick. Yeah, there you go. So that is me all dressed up for the wedding, wearing what I'm supposed to wear. Okay, here's the bride, taking some pictures out downtown. As the photographer, he's trying, he is, but it's just Talia, the bride, kept asking, can we do here? She had to ask to do a picture on the pillars. She was looking for something a little more, something. And he's doing that whole, and put your hands like this. And she kept putting her arms down, and then he'd make her put it back like that. And it was just, So I took some pictures. And this is one of them. And one of the funny parts here is right here. I told her she was going to laugh when she saw it. Seriously. So she happens to be posing right by this sign. And yeah, I just kind of found that funny. This is up on the rooftop, which is where the wedding took place. And again, just pretty. We got to listen to the train go by here. I cannot tell you how many times. Some more shots. See, this is the side where the men sat. And this is the side where the women sat. This is COVID Jewish wedding entry, because we have the station to wash your hands, and we've got the masks in case you didn't have your mask. This is the chuppah. This is like right before it was all going to take place. This is where the actual ceremony takes place. This is to give you an idea on part of it. Yeah, he kept tripping over the same lights again and again. It was kind of funny. So here's the groom, here's the bride. Very, very, very religious again, I said. And so it's like she gets covered here um, while they're doing it, while they're doing this whole thing. And her whole face stays covered until the very end of the wedding. I don't have that on here because it's very long clips and I just haven't shortened them. So just to knock this out, I only picked a couple of short things. But here, men dancing on one side, women on the other. This is near the very end. But I figured I'd show you a little bit of what was happening inside. So they had much cooler ones dancing and stuff, but that's towards the end, like I said. Oh yeah, here you go. Speaking of cooler. Is that not crazy? Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. So it was very loud, very chaotic, but kind of cool chaotic. For the most part, I pretty much liked it. Food could have been better for someone like me, you know, but yeah, that's fine because you don't really tend to go to a wedding for food, right? I was happy to get to meet the groom because I think he seems like a really cool guy. Wish it had not been during a pandemic, but I'm wondering how much larger it would have been had it not been during a pandemic. I would like there to have been more mask wearing, but I also kind of understand up on the rooftop. Yeah, I completely get it because, you know, you're out there wide open. We're good. Most of the people there were vaccinated because, oh my gosh, was that a conversation? Everybody kept talking about that. But then where the dancing is also where the eating is. And so you have all these big tables. And when you tell somebody it's okay to take your mask off to eat, but you put it back on to walk, 10 feet, it seems a little weird. All the service people had masks on. That was nice to see. But it was odd, fun. I'm glad I did it. I hope they're going to be very happy. I'm also glad it's over with. Glad I get to hide in the hotel room today. I probably am not going to leave this room all day, and possibly getting a tattoo tomorrow. Well, you never know, because that's the way things go. At some point, I'm going to compile much better things about the wedding, but I'm totally not going to share that straight up public because that's not fair. It's not my wedding. So a couple of little things I'm thinking, that's okay. And the fact that nobody watches my crap anyway, except for, like Jeff, hi. It doesn't really matter. I think that's it because I'm thirsty and I want to put on some kind of movie. I haven't decided, and I have a buttload of grading to do because next week is the last week for 3 of the courses I teach, and I am way behind because this whole wedding stuff and then all the other crap that's been going on in my life kind of has, sucked out my time. But yeah, I guess that's it. So interesting Chicago. Plan to see more Chicago at another time. Doubt I'll see a whole bunch this time because I'm going home Sunday because I have to be at work on Monday for the other job. Yeah, I guess that's it. So third time's a charm, right? So peace out.